3, let's go.
You know we gon' do it right, so come elevate your mind. Got them hating, they can't take it, cause they on the sideline. They mad about us. They mad about it.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't tell nobody we was jamming like this. Stay mad, sucker.
What's up, Peppers? It's your girl Tiara Trichet, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Mad About Tea. Now, before we even get started, it's come to my attention that 92% of you heifers ain't subscribed. So let's go ahead and fix that by hitting that subscription button with that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And if you like what you see, drop a like and a comment. It's free and it helps your girl out a lot. All that good stuff. Now let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna go ahead and get into is we're gonna get into a Jamie update. We talked about Jamie Foxx in the last video and how we wasn't too sure if he was out here getting cloned or whatnot and what have you. So he did release an update. I haven't watched it yet, but we're gonna go ahead and look at it now. We're gonna see what Jamie had to say.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister DDG, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. They said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed, but I did go through, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work, and I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You could do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. Like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm cloned. Well, check this out. Just kidding you. Not cloned, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back in love.
Listen. Listen. He trying to throw us off. He trying to get ahead of it. How you say you thought I was a clone and go to reach up and take your skin off? How you do that one? Jamie? Or should I say, what's a good clone name for Jamie if it ain't Jamie? Lamey? Ooh, that might be a good one. But yeah, as you can see in that clip, he did get a little emotional. And I am glad to see Jamie Foxx coming out on the other end of that and feeling good and ready to work. And he also mentioned that movie, They Clone Tyrone. Let me tell you something. I watched the movie. Now, one more time, I'm going to ask y'all if y'all want a review. I ain't going to beg y'all. But I watched that movie, and I'm going to tell you right now, excellent movie. If you ain't seen it yet, go and see it. They Clone Tyrone, great movie. With John Boyega, Tiana Paris, Jamie Foxx, and a lot of other characters, a lot of other actors in it. If you want me to leave a review, go ahead and leave Clone Tyrone in the comments. Leave Clone Tyrone in the comments, and I will review it if I get enough of them. But anyway, yeah. So I'm glad that he's in good spirits and he's in good health. He still, to me, doesn't look like he's all the way completely 100%. So I ain't gonna clown on him today because it was a couple things going on with that hair that I could have said, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it to the imagination because, he trying to recover and I'm trying to get my blessings. You won't catch me out here clowning on the sick. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. I didn't really have much for that. I just wanted to give you guys an update that on the Jamie Foxx, since we covered it in the last video, and I'm just glad to see that he's doing well. I would hate to see us lose another legend in the year of our Lord 2023. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to DDG, or doo-doo garbage as some people would have it. He just recently released a song about his girlfriend, Halle Bailey. Let's go ahead and get into his response really quickly before I even go off on a tangent, because y'all know how I do.
Yeah, they calling me a failed rapper right now, y'all, so it's starting back up. I want y'all to know, listen, y'all, famous is just a song, okay? It's just music, y'all. Like, just how movies is just movies.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Movies is just a movie.
I'm talking about something else, man. Movies is just movies. Songs is just songs. Y'all gotta relax and worry about your own stuff, man. It's all entertainment, y'all. It's the entertainment business, man. Relax, calm down, chill out. But it is what it is, man. I'm used to getting hated on.
Yeah. Right off the rip, he's petty. He's a gaslighter. He knows what he's doing, and he's using that girl's name to propel his whack album. Baby, nobody wants to hear it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The best song and the only song I've ever heard from you is the one where you had Halle on it with you. To do that, and you know that her career is at a point, she's doing Disney movies, and you're up here with your YouTube skits. What is this, the year of the sensitive nigga? Is this the year of the sensitive nigga? Niggas is doing some real sassy things. Go listen to the full song. I'm actually about to look up some of the lyrics real quick. We got one more receipt on DDG that we're going to look into before I get into the lyrics. But this is the year of the sensitive nigga. It got to be. Because these niggas is out here losing their mind over these women and act like they ain't did nothing wrong. Then he got his old thick neck brother in the front talking about something. It's just a song, like it's just movies. Niggas like that need to do backflips off of a bridge. Land on your neck and do the world a favor. Because if you're going to be that sensitive over a handhold after what you was pulling with your ex, they better stop it right now. Here goes some of the lyrics so you just know how delusional and how insecure this nigga sounds. Filming a movie, now you kissing dudes. You know I love you a lot. I don't give a F if that for promo. I don't want to see it no more. He said, you got to let that nigga hand go. You got to let that nigga hand go. Because my heart is breaking me because he's old. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure. That's a no-no. Now, see, insecure niggas will go in and get to saying that they insecure just so you can't say that they insecure, but I'm going to say you insecure. For you to put this song out shows his lack of awareness. It shows that he doesn't truly care anything for her, because he wouldn't try to tarnish her career in such a way. You're basically accusing her of trying to sneak a geek with her co-star just to make you feel better. I'm a firm believer when niggas get to accusing you of doing things, that's because they doing it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Niggas get to accusing you of doing things and assuming that you're doing things and looking at you weird and sideways. That's because they up to no good at all times. But let's go ahead and get into these tweets. Let's see what the people had to say. Somebody tweeted to Hallie, where is your music at? Then Hallie responds, you'll find out soon enough. Then we have somebody else saying, I don't know if you know, but DDG dissed you on his new album. You just gonna sit there and take that? He literally called you a B-word. Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. I hate a me personally type of nigga. I hate a me personally type of broad, type of nigga, type of person. Because you personally are absolutely letting it slide. You are absolutely letting it slide. Stop being messy in the Twitter mentions. So somebody else got into the lyrics. I've been so insecure that I've been thinking you really be effing these niggas you in movies with. But on the internet, I just be cooling it. But in my head, a nigga really losing it. Gotta be paying good, cause you keep doing it. I might just tweet something just to ruin it. I got a platform. I'm abusing it. It's a couple things about your job I want to know. When you shoot your movies, do these niggas turn you on? When you leave that set, do you still text each other on the phone? Just because they filming it, it don't mean that it ain't wrong. I want y'all to take a second and I want y'all to process that whole paragraph. Here's what got me. Here's what took me. Here's what floored me. Gotta be paying good because you keep doing it. You doggone right. Ladies, and I ain't even speaking to Hallie because she in the sunken place, baby, because I'd have dropped DDG like a bad habit when that stuff with Ruby Rose came out. Sorry. Because you won't embarrass me, baby. I work too hard for what I got. But you telling me it's either you or my career? Because you feel some type of way? I'm getting Disney money, nigga. What are you talking about? These be the same type of niggas want you to bring something to the table, though. If you don't cut it out, next. DDG is acting like a poor, unfortunate soul. All Jonah did was kiss the girl, and he starts tweaking the heck out. Now, for the first time, I can only feel pity for this man. Ain't no pity. I don't feel no ways. What I feel like is Hallie at this point, girl, you acting a little delulu, baby. That wasn't a diss. Are people not allowed to talk about their feelings? Also, it did seem a little weird to be holding dude's hand. Oh, it's a pick-me. If they end up together, then DDG would have had a reason to be uncomfortable. Sometimes people have intuition of these things. Yeah, and sometimes people are just cheaters, Nicole B. Sometimes people have intuition and sometimes people just manipulative and want to control things. Okay? This is not the first time he's done some stuff to embarrass her like this. And you talking about something that wasn't a diss. He done called her a B-word and all types of things, accusing her of sleeping with the nigga and all that. How is that not a diss? I want you to go find you a man and let that man drag you all up and down the streets and then tell him that that wasn't a diss because he's just expressing his feelings. You're a pick-me and you're next. You're banished. You're done. I'm gonna leave that there. That's all I got to say on DDG. I think he's trash. The doo-doo garbage name seems to be very fitting because only doo-doo garbage people do things of that nature. So next, we gonna get into some good old Carlee Russell. Carlee Russell was a Alabama native who was reported missing and stayed missing for the span of 2 days. Apparently, she reported herself, or not reported herself missing. Her family reported her missing after she attempted to make a call stating that there was a toddler on the side of the road. Only to find out that Miss Carlee lied, baby. Miss Carlee lied. I wasn't going to speak on it because when serious matters like this happen, I don't normally speak until all the facts are out. I just tend to go ahead and let things play out the way they're going to play out. And now we're going to talk about the whole situation. So I'm pulling up just some articles and stuff that I was reading on it. So this article is from Forbes. And they went down the whole timeline, baby. So the story of Carlee Russell, a 25-year-old nursing student who alleged she was kidnapped in Alabama last week while attempting to help a toddler on the interstate, and her mysterious return home have captivated national attention. But law enforcement officials are now saying she may not have been abducted at all, and there's no evidence of a lost child. Here's what we know of the case so far. On July 13th, after leaving work for the day, she was grabbing dinner, and Russell was driving on I-459 in Hoover, Alabama, just south of Birmingham. She called 911 to report a lost child in a diaper was wandering along the side of the highway. After she called police, officials say Russell called a family member who lost contact with her during the call, but the line remained open, okay? So traffic camera footage was released, and it showed Russell pulling over, exiting the driver's side of her red Mercedes and walking around to the passenger side of the vehicle. But by the time the police arrived 3 minutes later, Russell had disappeared. She was gone, y'all. The circumstances surrounding her disappearance remained a mystery, and the police were releasing little to no information besides that they had no other calls about a missing child. So they already knew something was iffy, because if a baby on the freeway, it's gonna be more than one nigga calling about it, huh? Okay, something don't smell right, but we gonna look further. That's what they said. That's what they were talking about. Now, just before 10:45 p.m. on Saturday, about 49 hours after she first disappeared, Russell returned home, ending a 2-day statewide search. If I'm gonna be missing, I'm gonna be gone more than 2 days. I'm gonna just leave that there. I need y'all to be searching for me for real, if I'm gonna be missing, if I'm gonna be fake missing. You know, if I don't know what the motive was, but let's continue reading. Medics were dispatched to Russell's house after she returned on Saturday to help an unresponsive but breathing person. But when they arrived, Russell was awake and speaking. Well, who called the medics and found her unresponsive? I hope she ain't called an ambulance on herself, y'all. This is too much. After receiving medical attention, Russell spoke with investigators Sunday, and they observed a small lip injury, a tear in her shirt, and Saul said she had $107 in cash in her right sock. So she was up in there beating herself, thin line between love and hate style. She had to make it look real, so she's tearing that shirt up. She's ruffling her feathers. She's looking like she was tussling for her life. And then you had $107 cash in your right sock. Next, she also gave investigators her account of what happened July 13th. Police said that Russell told them a man came out the woods and told her he was checking on the child, then forced her over a fence. Stop it. That's a hefty woman. And I'm not calling a big bone by no means, but you're not forcing that over no fence, and you will not tell me that. That's when they knew she was lying. What kind of fence was it? Was it a metal fence? Was it a wood fence? How they force you over the fence? What he did, he picked you up like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how they be doing jazz and throwing them out the house. That's how he got you over that fence. I'm dead. The next thing she could remember, Russell told investigators, was being in the trailer of a truck with a man with orange hair and a woman while hearing a baby crying. That nigga got kidnapped by Carrot Top. Oh my God. Russell further alleged that the man and the woman took her to a home and took photos of her while she was undressed. I'm laughing about it because now we know that they were lies. The lengths you'll go to cover your tracks, and it's like the more info you put in it, the less believable it sounds. She told these people that a man and a woman took her to a home and took photos of her while she was undressed before she claimed that she was able to escape and run through the woods to get home. So where was your clothes at? Was you naked when you walked in the house? Because if you managed to escape by the hair of your chinny chin chin, you mean you had time to stop and put your drawers on? You had time to stop and put your drawers on, get your socks together, you know? Or was this let me grab a tablecloth and she didn't even do it to make it believable, y'all. But that's what she told the cops. So now, after all that, the cops said they have been unable to verify any of the details of her allegations. And they investigated and learned that she done went and purchased some snacks from Target before she went missing. If you watch Taken, because they said she was out here talking about she watched some Taken to study on how to get kidnapped. Use cash. They could track every transaction you make on these cards. Why weren't you using cash? You didn't study well. You didn't study well. She's a nursing student. Send me another nurse. She's not poking me with nothing. She don't even know how to be kidnapped. You're not going to be giving me any kind of IVs, no fluids, no medications. You're done. It's a wrap. Pack her up. So she bought the snacks from Target before she went missing. But when the police located the car, the snacks were not in the car. So you're getting kidnapped, okay? You're getting forced over the gate, but you still got time to grab your snacks. Got it. Okay, so then at that time, the police said they found a wig, cell phone, and purse on the roadway near her abandoned car. Y'all, this is hilarious. And you know what? Niggas was getting on Candace Owens because we was like, just leave well enough alone. Why you had to prove her right? I cannot stand Candace Owens. She looks like doggone Sid the Sloth. And anytime you prove her right, I'm mad. I hate it. They found her wig. Maybe she's trying to disappear without a trace. So then the Hoover police said, something ain't right in the water. And they went and scooped up the Secret Service and analyzed this girl's internet search history. Because now you done wasted their time, Jussie Smollett style. Now you done wasted their time and their resources. And you a nigga, we already didn't want to look for you. Now we had to look for you and you out here lying? We getting the big boys on you. They went and got the Secret Service and they analyzed her internet search history. And among the searches they found was a Google search of the action thriller kidnapping movie Taken, the day she was reported abducted. So not only did you not even prepare for your role, you did some last minute stuff, some cramming stuff. You went and watched the movie that day and was trying to get tips and tricks. You should have been studying that. Other search results that they found in the cell phone and the work computer included, girl, the work computer. Y'all, I swear to God, I was not diving into this like this because I just didn't think that this girl would be lying. Would be out here lying like this. And for what? I really would like to know for what. She on these people work computer talking about what is the maximum age for an Amber Alert. So let's use our common sense. An Amber Alert is for children, correct? We just gonna use our common sense on how old America thinks a child is. Okay? Now they don't know. And she also wanted to know if you had to pay for it. You don't have to pay for an Amber Alert. It's an alert to find a missing child. Authorities said Russell, who also searched on how to take money from a register. How do you take money from a register without getting caught? and a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. I gotta give her the pass like we be giving them white girls. She was going through a mental health crisis, y'all. She was going through some things. She was having an episode and she ain't know what to do. So she went there and stole them people money. Went to Target, got her some snacks and some refreshments, and dissed the doggone period for her mental health. We gotta give her that same grace that we be giving these white girls out here that be going and doing things. Okay? So on Tuesday, her parents did an interview with NBC Today to discuss their daughter's disappearance, saying that she was not in a good state when she returned home. That's what the mama said. There are moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there are moments when she had to mentally fight for her life. I'm fighting for everything if I'm fake kidnapped. When I come back, baby, my hair finna be all over my head. I ain't gonna have no little scar on my lip, baby. I'm finna look like I done been through the ringer. I'm throwing myself into the wall. I'm cracking my ribs on the counter. I'm gonna make it believable, baby. I was took. I'm not coming back with no little scar on my lip talking about something. Ooh, that's all they did. So now they say what we don't know. The investigators said they only interviewed the girl once, and it's unclear if and when they will speak to her again. However, the police chief, Nick Durzis, told reporters that events surrounding her disappearance and subsequent return home are still under investigation. So they still looking into it. Now, these people at the Crime Stoppers of Central Alabama done raised $63,000 to anyone with information in exchange to Russell's disappearance. Girl, you dropped the bag. Drop the mic on her. I would have been sending Stranger Things messages to my mama. Call them folk and tell them I'm over here off 10 well. And I'm doing fine. And I will be there with ribs broke, body in a strange position. I'm sending Morse code to my mama immediately as soon as I see that number. Oh, they offering what to who? Mom, find somebody to bring me back home. Now I got a vacation and I got paid. Life is great. So what happened to that money after they figured out she was lying? They said they sent it back to the donors, but you know how these companies be doing. They be taking your money, talking about something, it's all in the name of charity. If it wasn't her, it would have been somebody. So Carlee Russell's boyfriend, who had made a post claiming that she fought for her life, deleted everything after that press conference. This is what he had to say. I don't even know how to start this post off, but to only say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to the Hoover, met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring more awareness to her story. I have been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done the same for me, so I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again. I was straight tunnel vision. Even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me, about me having something to do with her abduction, would have me discouraged at times. I didn't give up and kept my faith. I just want to thank all my family, friends, former teammates, and church members who called or texted me just to let me know that they're praying and here for me. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. All I ask from everyone right now is to be respectful of Carlee's situation. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. The first 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she is not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. I also want to thank the people on social media who has been understanding and respectful about what she's been through in these past few days. Once again, I can thank you guys enough for helping us bring Carlee home. God bless you all. That boy deleted that. I love my people, man. Y'all are ignorant. I was reading some of them tweets, so everybody reacted to it. Somebody said Carlee saw her family posting her without her wig and said, okay, let me go home. Ooh. Y'all wrong. That girl going through a mental health crisis. Then they got Carlee Russell after that press conference.
I'm going down.
Me after watching the Hoover Police Department press conference on Carlee Russell.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was swear, but I told y'all.
Big Malcolm X play cousin. Always a nigga in the corner to prey on your downfall. Big Malcolm, newsflash, she was having a mental crisis. The way this Carlee Russell situation got me so mad right now, the fact she lied, meanwhile there's so much innocent black women that are still missing.
You a sellout, bitch. You a sister? Yes. You a sellout, bitch.
Yeah, they can say that all they want and they still not looking for them. Carlee Russell Google searches, shaking my head. My black sisters getting kidnapped every day and you playing with real life situations. Yeah, and they still get kidnapped and they wasn't doing nothing about them either. Carlee Russell had me looking foolish on here. This is why I don't speak until the facts come out. Jussie Smollett ran so Carlee Russell could fly. This is a shame. And it is. And it's sad. I hate to see it, but you know, this one blew me. If I send you this, just know, I know you lying. Yeah, look at him. I want y'all to get a good look at this man's face. He looked like an iguana in the face. This man didn't want to send them good old boys out there to go look for that nigga child. The fact that her story picked up steam and they had to is the only reason they doing this expose. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's plenty of stories of folks out here who are melanin deficient, have done way worse, and they ain't looked this hard into the matter. So y'all can be on here wagging y'all finger and judging that girl all y'all want to, although she was having a mental crisis like them white girls. Y'all can do that all you want. But I want you to look at that face. Father Jim here did not want to go look for that nigga child. So he was gonna drop every receipt that he could, cause he told y'all nigga, that nigga ain't missing. That's what he was saying. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and move on to my favorite part. Drum roll, please. We getting us some black excellence in the mix. So today for black excellence, we are going to be clapping it up for the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. You can go ahead and clap it up for them girls. The Alpha Kappa Alpha becomes the first sorority to launch its own credit union. Let me tell you something. If they got that kind of money, baby, the membership fees are outlandish. So, the first black sorority has achieved another momentous milestone. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority is the Alpha Kappa Alpha is the first sorority to launch its very own credit union. According to ABC 7 Chicago, the 4 members only FMO credit union has made history as the first black-owned, woman-led, sorority-based digital banking financial institution in the United States. Danette Anthony Reed, the international president and CEO of AKA Sorority, told ABC 7 Chicago, everyone doesn't understand the impact we make financially. So you have to start doing things so folks know we know how to control our money. Period. According to reports, the newly launched credit union will offer savings accounts, loans, and other financial services to AKA members, their families, AKA employees, and credit union staff. Clap it up for AKA or Alpha Kappa Alpha. Yes, Lord. Love to see the black excellence after Carlee done took us through all of those shenanigans. This the type of moves we need to be making out here in the world. They said, baby, oh, you think we frivolous with our income? We finna open a whole bank on you boys. And I love to see it. That will conclude this episode of Mad About Tea. Now, again, we done already addressed you 92%ers, you 93%ers who are not subscribed to the channel. What are you doing? If you're not watching Mad About Tea and you're not gagging with us, then what are you doing? Where can you go? You can go here. Now, don't forget to go ahead and leave Clone Tyrone in the comments if y'all want me to review They Clone Tyrone. And make sure you make sure you can share the video. You can like it, dislike it, whatever you want to do. Long as you engage, it's cool with me. But in the meantime, in between time,